Trying to think your way through something that needs to be felt is going to make you feel even more stuck. What I believe is the body holds every emotion that we don't process. Physical tension, anxiety, depression, even chronic conditions, in my opinion, are emotions that haven't been allowed to flow through the body. It doesn't mean you have to wallow in heavy emotions or go digging up deep wounds. This is a practice of allowing whatever comes up naturally in the moment and being okay with it. That's what's going to make you feel the most free. Hi, my name's Courtney. I'm a channel and an intuitive, and I tend to attract people who are also deeply intuitive but maybe don't trust it or don't know how to interpret it. When I work with people, I tune into their energy. As I do, higher guidance comes through, and the channel has a way of identifying what's been holding someone back from feeling the way they want to feel. As we identify it, it shifts. People tend to leave feeling lighter, more clear, and more confident about the next step. Personally, I grew up very sensitive. I could feel other people's energy. I was very emotional, so I was always looking for ways to manage that. Nothing really made a difference until I started studying energy. And then when I came across channeling, something really clicked. When someone channels, there's such a high vibration. It's not about the words, it's about the energy behind them. That's where the magic is. In learning how to channel, I was able to turn some of my sensitivities into my greatest gifts. People who come see me are often very much in their heads. They're trying to figure everything out. They're analyzing, they're calculating, or they're living in the past. They're reliving, they're regretting, they're wishing things happened differently. When they get into the body and into the moment and allow themselves to be, that's where the shift occurs. When you allow yourself to feel, not only will you experience more clarity, but you'll move through life with less resistance, more ease. What I find in my sessions is that people already know the answer. It's just they haven't given themselves permission to trust it. It's not about giving someone answers. It's about guiding people to hear their own by helping them access their own intuition and their own inner wisdom. These do sometimes get a little personal, especially in our one-on-ones. The channel tends to be quite direct in a really good way. But I like to tell people, I'm not reading your mind and I'm not predicting the future. What I'm doing is opening myself up to a higher vibration and speaking out loud as clearly and honestly as I can what comes through. And then they'll check in with you. Does this make sense? Do you understand? They might ask you questions because you're the #1 authority on your experience. And it's through this little back and forth that we co-create a shift. If you're not into direct communication, they might not be for you. But if you're someone who's like, tell me how it is, this is perfect. You don't have to be deep in the world of spirituality for this to land for you. If you're feeling a little bit confused, or if you feel like something's off and you can't name it, or if you're curious, if you're drawn to this kind of work, then there's probably something here for you. So here's a little simple thing you can do. When you feel like you're spinning out, put your hand on your heart and ask, what's really going on here? What am I really feeling? What do I really need? Not what you think about how you feel, actually letting yourself feel it. Breathe with it. This one pause can interrupt a loop that might otherwise go on for days. I offer channeled one-on-one readings to help shift stuck emotions, help people find a clear and grounded path forward, and I also offer small group events. Online, we've got a channeling circle, so you can come ask your questions. There's no pressure. You can meet some really fun people, and I also do events in person, so make sure to stay tuned on where those are happening. Come, show up, be yourself. I love helping people find clarity. I love meeting people who are interested in deepening their own self-awareness, who are spiritually curious. So if that sounds like you, make sure to join my newsletter linked below. That's where I share tips and energetic tools that I personally use. It's a real honest look into this work and what channeling can open up for you. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Courtney, and I'll see you next time.